Good morning. So I just wanted to share some thoughts from my workout this morning. I got in the pool instead of being out on the road running. And I think it's good to mix things up a little bit because there's things we learn from other disciplines. And so I got two good lessons I wanted to share from today. The first was to celebrate small victories. So I am not the swimmer I was once upon a time. I wasn't a half bad swimmer in high school, at least for short distances. But I don't nearly have the speed that I used to. And it can get a little frustrating sometimes. But I've been swimming somewhat regularly now and just trying to get in at least twice a week. And whenever I push off the wall, coming off the wall, I was popping out like before the flags, which is not getting a lot of good travel underwater there. I used to come out halfway down the pool, but today I was coming out past the flags consistently. And so even though my times are still slow, that one thing I was happy with today, and I want to celebrate that victory. And sometimes that's where you have to find the improvements that you're making in small pieces instead of just focusing on the clock and the time overall. And so, I'm going to celebrate that victory today and feel good about that. The other thing that I noticed is I was thinking, well, why was I coming off further? Well, my streamline position is probably getting a little bit better, and my breath control is probably getting a little bit better, and my kick is probably getting a little bit stronger. And I can't point to any one of those things and say, oh yeah, that's what's making the difference. But it's probably a accumulation of all of them combined together. And I think the same thing for running. A lot of times we think, oh, well, I started drilling, I wanted to become a midfoot striker, and I became a better runner because I'm a midfoot striker now. Maybe being a midfoot striker is part of the improvement, but maybe when you tried to switch to a midfoot striker, you also increased your cadence, and that in turn had made you have better flight time, and it's a chain of events, and everything's interrelated. So you can't always point to one specific thing and say that that's what made the difference. Sometimes even what we think is happening isn't really the thing that's happening. But the cue is beneficial because it pulls other things in line in a way that's beneficial. So ultimately, celebrate those small victories and work on getting better. And when you change something, it's good if it works, but don't necessarily hang your hat on it as being the thing that made the difference, because it might be somewhere else in the chain that's actually making the difference for you. So just some thoughts from today, and hope you're all having good workouts yourselves. Take care. Bye.